Hi everyone, my name is Chudi Zhang. Today I will introduce you guys for the Chinese food, like the characteristics and the various kinds of Chinese food. There are 8 types of food like 粤菜、川菜、淮扬菜、浙菜, um, 湘菜, and 徽菜. And there also Chinese food is produced from a long culture in different climates and different religions. Well, for the history of the Chinese food in China, it stretches back for thousands of years and changes from period to period. In different regions have different styles, from north to south, from east to west, different climates, different fashions, and different local preferences. The first one is why China has 8 kinds of food. And the first reason I want to talk about is about the history. Well, in Song Dynasty, North people prefer sweet and South people prefer salty. So there were no spicy at that time because pepper is from region country with the Silk Road. And in Ming Dynasty, North people moved in the south, and so sweet and salt mixed together. While in Qing Dynasty, Chuan and Yue had informed, so Chuan, Jing, Yue, Su had produced. After Qing Dynasty, the um, the society become normal, modern. 4 types of Chinese food divided by 8. Um, People described those types by very interesting ways, uh, such as Chuan, like rich tension and full and talent and skills famous man, like Yue Cai. They describe Yue Cai like learned and refined young man, and Lu Cai like the king of the country. And people thought Su Cai like a delicate and a pretty woman. Um, People thought it's very diversity and interesting. Let's talk about the climate. North China is very cold, so food is salty and warm. In the middle China, climate is warm, so the food is sweet and salty. In the south and the west, there are a lot of rain, so the food is very spicy. Then let's talk about the main characteristics of Chinese food. The 2 things I want to talk about is various ways to cook food and various food to cook. First, let's talk about the various ways. China has 100 million population. Different people have different ideas to cook, such as stir fry. People usually put oil in the pot and warm the oil first, then put the food in, like fried dumplings, fried pancake, and etc. Um, and steaming. Steaming is another way for people to cook food. Steaming is mixed condiment and food together, and then put the water on the first stage and mix the food in the second stage, and warm the water until the food is ready to eat. Food will be very soft, like shao mai, steaming fish, and steaming pork. Um, After the various methods, there also have various food to cook. China's vast territory and has abundant resources. Like in the north and the west of China, there are a lot of cattle, sheep. So cattle and sheep are the main food. In the south and east, there are a lot of aquatic product, poultry. So chicken and duck are the main food. While in the coastal areas, seafood are people's favorite because there are lots of seafood. Um, well, I just talked about Chinese food types and the reason why there are a lot of types. the way to cook and the characteristics of a food. Culture, climate, population, history, and the region all effects of those reasons are all affect those different types of food. If I explained each type very specifically, I think I need to take 2 or more hours. So I just generally talked about it. Um, well, I have to say Chinese food is very worth to try. Thank you.